28-15, Stanford's lead over the LSU Tigers here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. A strong start for the Cardinal, to say the least, as Kim Mulkey's squad will have some work to do in the remainder of this one. With Tara Vanderveer's retirement, I would say that Kim Mulkey vaults herself up among the top echelon of college coaches in women's basketball. She recently secured win number 100 as the head coach of the LSU Tigers, the fastest coach in LSU history to reach that mark. And I wonder if part of LSU's lack of success tonight has to do with the fact that Kim Mulkey isn't wearing an outrageous outfit. You come to the stadium and there are tons and tons of fans in bright, sparkly purple jackets. Kim Mulkey, of course, known for her very loud fashion choices. Tonight, Kim Mulkey wearing just a solid black blazer, and her team not coming out of the gates very strong. Play set to resume. Stanford going left to right as Tess Heel brings the ball across half court, dribbling on the left wing. Waiting for some action off ball. Tess Heel guarded closely by Poa into the game. Now drives baseline, picks up her dribble and kicks it out to Aguera. Now with Harriel at the top of the key. Harriel asking for a screen, gets one left from Aguera, and a pass inside stolen. And now last year, Poa going down the court for LSU. First time checking in the game. She drives inside, kicking it out. Jumper for Morrow is off iron. Rebound to Nunu Aguera. Tess Heel brings it up the far side. Parks herself to the left wing now. Swings it to Aguera and Bosgana on the right wing. Bosgana drives inside on the screen. Lefty layup is good. Stanford doubling up LSU 30-15 with 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Poa bringing it down for LSU, barking out orders from the Tiger logo. Now dribbles over to the right wing. Williams from the top of the key. Dribble step inside. Tough mid-range is good. Harriel had her hand in Williams' face. And no problem there on the jumper. Tess Heel brings it up near side. Good defense by Poa and kicks it to Bosgana up top. To the wing for Aguera. Now inside of the low block for Dimitri. Fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound to Williams. Johnson kick to Williams at the top of the key. Three-pointer is good. LSU, a quick 5-point run. Tess Heel brings it across half court. Gets a screen right from Brooke Dimitri. And an off-ball foul called against LSU. Looked like they're on the bump from last year, Poa, who has been brought into this game primarily as an oddball defender. She's done well, making Tess Heel's job difficult. Inbound goes back to Heel, guarded closely by Poa. Pass to Aguera now, hands it back off to Heel. Trying to get to the corner for Bosgana, but it's stolen by Flauché Johnson. Now Johnson looking to go coast to coast. Her layup, no good. Rebound, fight, out of bounds, off Tess Heel. LSU holds on to possession. 8 minutes left, 30-20. Stanford leads here from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Poa's inbound goes to Williams, and now over to Johnson. Quick pass inside, and a shot good for Kaylin Gilbert. First shot attempt for her is good, and she's on the box score. Chloe Clardy now dribbling quickly, handing it off to Harriel. Now with Bosgana on the U on the LSU logo. Bosgana inside, bounce pass to Ogden, and stolen by last year Poa. Poa going down the court, bounce pass inside to Johnson. Her layup, no good. Rebound, Aguera, and a jump ball forced by last year Poa. Last year Poa, no shot so far, but making a huge impact. Last year Poa, a native of Melbourne, Australia, just like Tess Heel. You wonder if that one-on-one matchup maybe has some history dating back to high school. Now a long way away from both of their hometowns. Poa to inbound goes to Johnson. Her quick mid-range, nothing but net. LSU storming back in this one. Offense is out on the field, and it looks like they will try a deep shot. Trips out to the left. Daniels out of the gun. He takes a snap, and they'll just do a screen to Mosley. Mosley will be pushed out of bounds. A second still on the clock. And a flag, a late flag at the end of the play. Could this be unsportsmanlike conduct against Louisville? There's going to be a conference between some officials on the sideline.
It does appear that
after the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 20.
Unbelievable.
Game. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. 1
second on the clock. This pushes the offense forward 15 yards, and Emmett Kenny
It's a 57-yarder.
will attempt the field goal of his life. A
on the 39.
57-yarder
Could be
Hard
56.
timeout. Stanford,
to
their third and final.
win
of
the
half.
game. This would be unbelievable. Emmett Kenny, also the hero against Syracuse. Stanford down by 1. He was able to convert in order to give the Cardinal their first win in the ACC, and now an opportunity to do something truly incredible. Emmett Kenny, one of the many Cardinal that were honored today on Senior Day. Does he have a special moment in him? Connor Wesselman alongside him. He was also honored today. He'll be the holder, the long snapper for the Cardinal, Peyton Warford. Emmett Kenny from the left hash, 57 yards for the win. And an offside. So they'll get another 5 yards. Offside off the right end. The 5th offside penalty of the day against Louisville.
Offside.
And that'll make it a 52-yard.
Made it to the backfield. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Stanford Stadium on their feet for probably one of the first times this season. Emmett Kenny, everything on his right foot now. Kenny from 52 yards. The snap is good. The hold. The kick is up. It's going. It's in! Emmett Kenny delivers! And the Stanford Cardinal walk off as Senior Day winners! 38-35! Unbelievable! Wow! The greatest game of the season, the best game Stanford Stadium has seen in a long, long time. An unbelievable feel-good win for the Cardinal. Emmett Kenny, the hero, a 52-yard game winner with 1 second on the clock. And students, seniors here, who haven't been able to rush the field since a victory against number 3 Oregon, the second week of their collegiate career, are able to storm the field and celebrate with this team that played with a whole lot of heart. Incredibly blessed to be able to call this game. The fans, students storming the field, dancing along with players. Stanford getting those late breaks there, and they needed all of those yards. That field goal attempt from Emmett Kenny just barely through that underbar. I think that false start, or rather the offsides there to get the extra 5 yards at the end, may have been the difference. And this is just an incredible sight to see. I can say as a senior who hasn't really been able to see that many joyous moments of football here at Stanford Stadium, to see the crowd pile out onto the field surrounding the team. What an incredible sight. Who knows what the rest of the Troy Taylor era will hold, but maybe this is the moment. Maybe this is the start where we say this is where things turned around for this program. But at the very least, what we can say is we just watched an incredible game of football, and one that clearly for the players had a little extra special juice to it. Sellers, Blakes, Kamen, Agarwal, and Okpara on the court for the Cardinal. They start with the ball after the media timeout. Less than 7 to play. Kent State leads by 10. Blakes to Kamen up top. They swing it to Agarwal. Agarwal surveying from the right wing. Goes to Okpara inside. Working on Davis on the low post to Kamen. Thinks about a 3 from the corner. Instead, back up top to Blakes, who goes all the way to the other corner for Sellers. Now driving inside. Lefty layup falls. Great passing from the Stanford Cardinal. Good vision there from Jalen Blakes to find a cutting Sellers. Jamal Sumlin has been the field general as of late for the Golden Flashes. He goes inside to Davis. Von Cameron Davis, mid-range shot, no good. Rebound Sellers. Sellers running quickly up the far side. Sellers picks up his dribble, looking for some help. Gets it to Cameron. Cameron Dribbles to top of the key, hands it off to Okpara, now back to Blakes. He stands at the NIT logo on the left wing. Blakes creates some space, his three ball, money! Jalen Blakes knocks down a three, and a quick timeout from Kent State and Rob Senderoff. A little 5-point flurry for the Stanford Cardinal. They've got some life. A theme that we've talked about in some other broadcasts. Stanford baseball had a tough weekend. They got swept by Cal. First time they've been swept by Cal at home ever. Stanford women's lacrosse had a disappointing outing against the number one team in the country. It's tough. These student athletes are coming off of finals week, an exhausting flurry of academic demands, and now being asked to play some postseason basketball.
It's the hardest quarter, too, winter quarter.
Action resumes. Kent State moving the ball around inside Devondre Davis, who tries for a dunk, but he misses a layup. Offensive rebound goes to Kent State. Second chance, rebounded by Sellers. Great defense by Aiden Cameron down low. What an NIT tournament he's been having. Now Sellers the other way. Sellers to Gieler up top. He's checked back into the game. Okpara tries to race it inside to Blakes, but it's tipped out of bounds by Solinger. And Blakes gives Okpara a little, let's slow it down a little bit.
But again, incredible effort, like you said, underneath the basket defensively by Aiden Cameron, keeping his hands up that entire sequence and forcing the bad shots.
Blakes inbounds it up top. Okpara receives. Hands it off to Gieler. Gieler creates some separation, gets it to Okpara. Okpara gets a low screen. Now switched onto a center. Working from the post. Okpara lowers his shoulder, spinning. Righty layup, no good. Fighting for the second chance. Fading away. Converts a shot as he falls to the ground.
What a play by Okpara there as he's falling to the ground.
First crowd war we've heard. Solinger looking to respond with a three. No good. Okpara with the offensive rebound. Kent State down to a 3-point lead. Inside pass to Blakes. Out of control, but he is fouled going for the layup. And that's the third foul on Sion Medley. Medley just checked back into the game and picks up foul number 3. Wow, disappointing for the Golden Flashes. Blake's a big reaction to converting his first free throw. He missed his first 3 free throw attempts before making his fourth. That time knocking down his 5th. Looking to get his free throw line back to even. Shots up, and it's good. 1-point game, an 11-0 Stanford run over the last 3 minutes has them back in business. Second pitch to Sasaki, misses outside. 2-0 to the lefty power bat. Sasaki's been productive. He's 2 for 2 today, but could this be his first signature moment in a Stanford uniform? The pitch to him is swung on a driven high and deep to left center field, to the track, to the wall, off the wall. This is going to clear the bases. They're waving McDonald all the way around third. The throw home is not in time. A bases clearing double for Rintaro Sasaki. 10 runs for the Cardinal. They're within 1 of the Titans, and we've got a ball game. How about that? Rintaro Sasaki picks up his teammate Trevor Haskins, who was robbed of a bases clearing double with one of his own. And now Charlie Somm to the plate with a chance to tie the game. Such a clean piece of hitting. Just outstanding stuff from Rintaro. Perfectly splits the outfielders, going to left center, going the opposite way, as the first pitch to Somm misses low. Such an impressive, polished hitter. He's done it with hard hits on the ground. He's lifted the ball when he needs to. Really impressed with what I've seen so far from Rintaro. He's as advertised as Somm chases a low pitch to even up the count at 1.